Ski you! What's up, everybody? I'm just going to cram as many facts about coronaviruses in as little time as possible. Enjoy! So, starting with the introduction to coronaviruses. They are made of RNA and can only affect mammals and birds. The name corona is derived from the Latin definition of the word crown due to its protruding spikes caused by the proteins of the virus. The name was coined in June 1968 by virologists to categorize the new family of viruses, including SARS, MERS, and COVID-19. Although rhinoviruses are more likely to cause the common cold, about 15% of all common cold cases are actually attributed by a coronavirus. The first occurrence of coronavirus occurred back in the 1920s when domesticated chickens in North America were seen to have an unknown respiratory infection. Coronaviruses in humans were first discovered in the 1960s. 6 species of human coronaviruses are known, with one species subdivided into 2 different strains, making 7 strains of human coronaviruses altogether. The following 4 coronaviruses produce symptoms that are generally mild, even though they might have been more aggressive in the past. These 4 consist of coronavirus 0C43, human coronavirus HKU1, human coronavirus 229E, and human coronavirus NL63. However, the following 3 coronaviruses produce symptoms that are potentially severe. These include Middle East Respiratory Syndrome related coronavirus, also known as MERS, Severe Acute Respiratory Syndrome coronavirus, also known as SARS, and Severe Acute Respiratory Syndrome coronavirus 2, also known as COVID. Coronaviruses are large compared to other viruses, ranging from 80 to 120 nanometers. They are roughly spherical with protruding spikes on its surfaces. There are 4 different major structural proteins that make the virus's 4 main segments, which include the spikes, the envelopes, the membranes, and the nucleocapsids. Please excuse me if I said that wrong. On average, a coronavirus particle has about 74 spikes and composed of 79 through 106 amino acids. Each spike is about 20 nanometers long and consists of S proteins. Those S proteins are the most crucial component of the virus when it comes to infection. Infection starts when the spikes of the coronavirus attaches to the host cell's receptors. After attachment, the host cell begins to send enzymes that break down the proteins in the coronavirus's spikes, which then allows the virus to enter and fuse with the host cell. Once inside, the coronavirus has full access to everything inside the cell's membrane and begins to send its RNA messages to be translated by the host ribosomes, which in turn produce more of the virus's proteins. Once enough coronavirus proteins are replicated, it can begin to assemble itself into an individual virus and be excreted out through the cell's secretory vessels to infect other host cells. While human coronaviruses infect the cells of the respiratory tract, the animal coronaviruses generally infect the cells of the digestive tract. The risk factors of coronaviruses vary significantly. While some, like MERS, are able to kill 30% or more of those infected, some coronaviruses are as relatively harmless as the common cold. This chart shows the years different coronaviruses outbreaks occurred, as well as the first identified cases, the location of the first recorded cases, average age of those infected, the sex ratio of those infected, total confirmed cases, deaths, fatality rates, along with some of the more common symptoms. Coronaviruses can also infect a range of animals including swine, cattle, horses, camels, cats, dogs, rodents, birds, and bats. Keep in mind that these coronaviruses are often specific to the animal species and cannot be transmitted to different breeds. The majority of animal infections primarily affect the intestinal tract and are transmitted via fecal-oral route. There are a number of vaccines that use different methods of combating human coronaviruses that I will discuss in later videos. Vaccines are available for animal coronaviruses IBV, TGEV, and canine COV, although their effectiveness is restricted. In the case of outbreaks of highly contagious animal coronaviruses such as PEDV, measures such as destruction of entire herds may be used to prevent transmission to other herds. Thank you all for tuning in. If you enjoyed the video, please remember to drop a like and subscribe, and be sure to click the bell icon to be notified for all my future content. This is the first of many videos to come, so I'll see you all soon. Bye!